The Port of Los Angeles High School boys basketball program began in 2008, and in 4 years' time, they won their first league championship, the Crosstown League title in 2012. From there, Port of LA only managed one winning season, the 2017-2018 season, which also included a crosstown victory over Alice and Baxter High School. After not playing the season in 2021 due to the pandemic, the Polar Bears returned in 2022 and only managed to win one game. However, the 2022-2023 season provided a breakthrough for second-year coach Aaron Givens. Givens inherited a team that was determined to vanquish the memory of 2022, and despite the slow start to the year, the Polar Bears did that in a mighty way. One of the highlights of Port of LA's season was a season sweep of rival Harbor Teacher Prep in Imperial League competition. Despite posting an 8-9 overall record, the Polar Bears still earned the top seed of the CIF-Los Angeles City Section Division 5 playoffs. In the opening round, the Polar Bears went up against Alliance Marine Innovation and Technology of Sun Valley, and they went to work scoring 34 points in the first quarter, adopting a relentless in-your-face full-court pressure defense that caused numerous turnovers, leading the Polar Bears to a 92-65 victory. The Polar Bears followed that up with a 74-44 quarterfinal victory over North Valley Military Institute of Sun Valley, and then knocking out fifth-seeded Triumph Charter of Sylmar 56-45 in the semifinals to set themselves up a championship showdown at Los Angeles Harbor College against New Designs Locks. Nazir Patrick and company was eager to shake off a slow first-quarter start, and they did it with their defensive intensity and fast break offense. This slick bounce pass from junior point guard Garrett Almazan to a cutting senior Daniel Cervantes for a layup was enough to push Pola to a 23-15 halftime advantage over the Knights, and Pola continued to keep the pressure on once the third quarter was set to begin. Junior shooting guard Russell Carrera scored 5 points in the second period, so at the start of the third frame, the Polar Bears looked to get him involved early on the first possession of the second half, and he responded in kind by hitting a triple from the left corner. Pola's leading scorer, sophomore Hudson Smith, finally got on track after a scoreless first half with his first 3 points of the game on Pola's next possession. As Pola continued to build on a double-digit lead with 6 minutes to play in the third quarter, Carrera found himself open again in the left corner, making the Knights pay the price for leaving him there. Carrera also made a spectacular play on defense as the full-court press continued to wreak havoc. Carrera scored 8 points in the quarter, and Almazan mimicked Carrera's ways with this steal and nifty reverse layup. Even when the Knights did make it past half court to break Port of LA's trap, the defense was still conceding nothing. That scintillating chase-down block by senior Manuel Chavez was appreciated and admired by the Port of LA crowd, as the Polar Bears took a 45-27 advantage into the fourth quarter, where sophomore Ian Murakami buried a triple, and the bench was feeling it. Smith managed to hype up the Polar Bear faithful even more with his second trifecta, finishing with 14 points, all in the second half. Patrick produced a great game as well with 12, as the Polar Bears convincingly put the championship out of reach. And once the final seconds ticked off the clock, it was once again ring season for the San Pedro-based Charter High School. It was the second ever male-related sports championship and Port of LA's 10th sports title overall, a first for Port of Los Angeles High School boys basketball, thanks to their 67-39 victory over New Designs Watts, as they became CIF Los Angeles City Section Division 5 champions with a 12-9 overall record. From winning one game in 2022 to winning it all in 2023, a very encouraging road to glory for Port of LA boys hoops.